Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Ender Magnolia. In our previous episode, we climbed up the Steel District a fair bit, and learned about number 7, who we need to rescue. But he kinda put the smackdown on us, and there was 3 mini bosses before him, so I'll be honest, not really feeling it. Instead, we have gone the other way. We can go into the Sorcerer's Academy and check it out. So, yeah, let's. That's the plan. That's the extent of the plan. Sorcerer's Academy is an institution dedicated to nurturing sorcerers. We welcome all with the potential for magic. We forget to... Whoa, cool. Forget to bring my owl out? Never. What am I? Oh, I am on fire. We'll go ahead and pop a heal, I reckon. There is some stuff happening on the roof. Alright, we're charged up. I'm curious, lots of games have like oh, you killed 10 enemies with this particular ability. That flags something. I wouldn't at all be surprised if this game had something like that. Goodness gracious me. Hello. Thank goodness. Are the faculty still conducting rescues? Alright, well that's one of them. This is a very large room. Check out down here. Alright, that door's locked. This one ain't though. Whoa! No, this one ain't. Nice. Alright, got a full charge. Oh, oh, oh. Gosh, it just eats every hit. I do love how long the reach of the axe is. I thought I saw a student in there, but I was clearly wrong. That goes that direction. That goes that direction. That feels safe-ish. We'll take this one. Oh, if we take this, okay. Opens this door. Opens a couple doors, which is good. I really enjoy this sort of like picking apart the lock, you know, almost a like one of those old wooden puzzles where you gotta like pull the slats out. Student there. Professor Isabel, thanks. So let's run back over this way so that we can do that. Flip this switch. Opens up the way above us. Did we ever follow this one? Yes, okay. This one that I hadn't touched yet. I wonder if there's anything significant about those statues that are and aren't lit up. What do we got? Sorcerer's Gauntlet increases intensity of status effects inflicted by enemies by 20% when attacking, inflicted on enemies. An ancient gauntlet that was once held by the Sorcerer's Academy, gifted by House Frost, is an ominous artifact said to be made using resources found in the Land of Origin. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, space 1. Alright, let's see what we can figure out over here. Obviously we could go down, but I want to explore all this more for a sec. So that spot above us needs to be opened by a thing. Pop that open. That opens that, nice. Okay. And this opens that. This going to... Oh, alright, sure. Alright, third student. Professor Isabel's still herself. I guess that's a start. I feel good when this room's 100%ed. Alright, so... gone that way. Now let's go this way. Alright. We can't go that way yet. Might have to do some stuff elsewhere first. Let's head this way so we can figure out. Warning, no running in the hallways. Unruly behavior will be reported. Okey-dokey. You go that way until we've opened that. Could go around for that. Real quick, I just want to talk about how, like, orreries, I guess, and other, like, glowy things here look really cool. I like what they've done with the stuff. Yes, this one. So now we can open this. This way. Cool. I enjoyed this whole sequence. Number of borrowed tomes remain overdue. Students with overdue tomes are requested to promptly return them to the library. Charge. Well, at least look at this relic. 5. Woof. You have student life. I remember now. I used to go to the academy too. I wasn't a bad student either. You studied magic? It took me a second to realize that our spider friend is the one talking. Not just magic. You also study arcane engineering to make arcane instruments. You make friends too, don't you? That sure sounds nice. That depends on the person. People always treated me differently because of who I was, the son of the Lord. Nobody ever approached me. You have us now, so cheer up. Look at all these flowers. Look at this parallax. Cool. Run. I can't myself. Alright. Unfortunately, Professor Eliza has succumbed. Gosh dang it. Quit warping, Professor. Good enough. First try. There are still students inside. 2 of them must help. No good. Her core can't take it. Even after she turned mutant, Professor Eliza still tried to save us. But fear got the better of me. I tried to destroy her. I'm so sorry, Professor. You tried to save. She made it. Professor Eliza, we need to tell Professor Isabel. Well. Right, so left, right, right. Yep. Materials times 1,800. Nice. Whoa. Higher. Okay, got it. Cool. Very cool that they incorporated the warp like that. Magic vial, nice. Really need to spend some time re-examining my my gear. Unidentified amplifier, a component that can be used to unlock and enhance Nola's abilities. Hell yeah. I think the amplifier might be what we need for axe upgrades. I could easily be wrong about that. But if so, that would be huge. Level 41! World may never know. Probably it did that. Before we do that, to the plaza? Okay. thought maybe, still a little bit think that there might be something to going around the back of it, but cross that bridge later. Do I think that there's something to jumping on the other side? Yeah, I kind of do. Fun. I like that that's how that worked. Open this. Find out what the deal is here. Where? Send us. Okay. I don't trust this at all. It's very pretty, though. Hold on. There was definitely more to that room. Pretty sure that what we need to do is well, actually what I'm thinking is you drop down, you zoom over, and then you double jump to get back up. So drop, and then instead of double jumping to the left like we did just there, we double jump to the right. Not really working out for me. We're not quite grabbing on. I feel like we can do this. It's just a question of getting my inputs right. There is a relic that we could equip that might make this a tiny bit easier. Alright, never mind. We got it. Lucich's Carapace. Press ZR to activate a barrier that momentarily nullifies enemy attacks. While it offers only a brief window of defense, the SP gauge greatly increases when timed correctly. A unique prototype for an arcane instrument devised by Lucich, inventor of the Carapaces. It is designed to amplify the bearer's magic. Cool, and that's this room completed. Alright. Into the next room. Ooh. Oh, the amplifiers for the middle one. All right, well, we can do that anyways, just to have done it. Interesting. That brings it up to 4, not up to 5. So this does take 3 separate upgrades. Interesting. I'm a little surprised that we don't have more companions. Lilac? Thank goodness. Safe here. No one will. No one. No, get away. Won't lose you again. By my hand, I will. Well, oof. Surprising no one. I biffed it there. Alright. We're gonna do the same thing that we've done multiple times before, where we go, yep, that's a boss, and then we go do other stuff. Oop. That's an enemy. It's so much damage. I feel like these enemies just come out swinging. Whoa, alright. Hello. Someone help. What do we think we have failed to find in here so far? Scrap times 600. Nice. I don't think we can make these jumps. There's no. definitely make that. Not that it helps me at all. I do kind of wish the map would show, like, big red laser. Maybe it's something in there that we overlooked? Oh, we got everything in there, but I could easily be wrong. Could also just purely be a case of, hey, you need to reveal more of the map over here. Something with this? That doesn't seem likely. Let's see. If we fast travel to here, are the students... Yeah, okay. 5 of our students owe you their lives. Now we must find Eliza. I'm sorry, Eliza is... I couldn't save her. She's with the student she protected near the Central Plaza. Near Central Plaza? Understood. I will make my way there. You really saved my skin? Thank you. Damn it, what's the point of learning magic if I couldn't save them? Be safe here for now. Professor Eliza. Why is this happening? It's interesting. The students do have slightly different looks, like different hairstyles, different shoulders and stuff. But they're similar enough that it's hard to tell that they're different when you're finding them. Which is slightly unfortunate, in my opinion. Because you end up thinking, like, oh, this is, you know, 6 identical students, and it's not, but, like, your perception is 6 identical students, because your memory isn't perfect. Hey, we've got over 10,000 scrap. Materials. Boom. Chronicles of Milius. I shall never forget the day the rain of death first fell from the skies. The blight brought ruinous devastation down upon the nation, turning all it touched into undying vehicles of madness. In its wake, homunculi were tasked with constructing the Empyrean Parasol, and the great barrier of origin magic that shields us erected. And the great barrier of origin magic that shields us erected. Only through the unification of House Milius's arcane engineering prowess and origin magic was this feat realized. Is our proudest moment. Cain Milius, Lord of House Milius. Arcane Smith's musings. Among the frost sorcerers, there were those that dreamed of new technologies and possibilities. These dreams led them to the door of House Milius. I was one of them. One could say I betrayed House Frost at the lowest point in its history. Frost and Milius, the two are said to have walked a common path once, but the ways of a sorcerer and the views of an arcane smith illustrate the differences between the two. Oh. Alright. I didn't realize there's water here. I thought I was just floating in midair. Did not clock that line on the screen at all. I'm having a little trouble telling what's foreground and what's background in this area. Word on Land's End. The land once ruled by the ancient peoples was annexed by a foreign power and divided into 6 nations. Yep, that tracks. In time, the people of these nations came to be plagued by the wrath of the verboten domain, where it is said that resentment of the ancients still festered. Land's End, founded in the north by a lord with an army of great knights, was situated closest to the verboten domain and suffered greatly at the hands of the blighted. That tracks with what we know of the lore. Battered Grimoire increases damage dealt by 25% when Lilac is afflicted by status effects. The Grimoire provided 2 teachers at the Sorcerer's Academy. At one time, human teachers were more commonly employed at the Academy, but in time, the repeated experiments upon the living bodies of sorcerers yielded homunculi sorcerers that far surpassed humans. Do I want to... Yeah, you know what, while we're in here, let's see if we can't... they go all the way down like that? Like, I can't really see a point to it from a mechanical perspective. Grimoire. It's a little funny that they give us a grimoire there. I had been debating about should I make a comment about how the name of that item, the battered grimoire, feels maybe a little lexically inconsistent in the game, considering that grimoire has meant like more things to purchase for us historically. But all right. Let's see, does this next room have anything plot? Yep. Your students, I shall. Eliza, forgive me. Rest well knowing that you did all you could, and your students are alive because of you. Thank you. Professor Isabel, it's my fault. I did this to Professor Eliza. It is not your fault. Mutated homunculi are not to be taken lightly. You have my gratitude. Thanks to you, we have been able to protect our students. I'll remain here until things settle down. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. Okay. Magic amplifier times 2. Components can be used to unlock and enhance abilities. Nice. Eliza, forgive me. Okay, so that's another chunk of this blued out. Excellent. We can't get through there. Don't know what we're missing in here. Presumably something over here? Hard to say, though. It looks like there might be something going on up here, but I don't know how to get up there. Maybe there's something going on with this. Maybe there's some platforming up here that we can do? Like, apart from there over? Let's actually try that. What we'll do, we'll fast travel to this spot. We'll drop down and see if we can go right. Yeah, okay. No, wait, this is not helpful. So we've been over here. So we warped up through the thing. I am a fool. Alright, the amount of money that we've got is starting to burn a hole in my pocket. So let's go back to the center and see if we can't put some of it to good use. Charm door, we can just buy more health? Yeah, that's an easy sell. Relic slot, it's also a pretty easy sell. We're almost out of relic slots. That's exciting. Model parts, relics, photos, carapace, bracelets. We haven't really refreshed our bracelets in a long time. like this one is pretty objectively better than the dagger one we've got equipped, I believe. But if I'm gonna spend that kind of money, should I just wait and get one of these? Because these seem better still. I don't know. I'd love for some of these to be like we had one that got cheaper when we upgraded it, and that was kind of it. This spot. Aha! We still don't know how to open those, but that is progress. Alright, so we've got two bosses that we can tackle now. Two separate choice of suffering. Also this spot over here, which I've not gotten through yet. It's weirdly not close to any saves. Got 2 relic slots left. And take you off. I should probably like switch over to a more boss specific build, so like materials obtained, not really boss relevant, right? Now we've got 5 to work with. Let's we'll put this on. Pink. It doesn't really feel worthwhile, you know? Yeah, sure. Just to have used all of our slots. Alright. This time, we'll go back to this one. Give it another shot. Because we still don't know. I might be wrong. And, you know, we'll get in here and find out, like, oh, no, you don't have to do all the bosses again. Nope, we do. Okay. Hey, that's also level 42. You did it, did you? Keep going. Alright. We don't quite need to heal yet, so... Did we just use our auto revive? Maybe. You bastard. Judged wrong. Shit. Alright, interesting. We did get a heal for that. Which I'll go ahead and pop. So I'm guessing that each boss that we defeat on the way up gives us a 1 heal, you know? We found him number 7. We're out. Nope. Burnt up all my heals. I thought maybe I had accidentally burnt one of my my auto heal, but that flawless? Felt flawless. I mean, flawless in the sense that I don't think I actually took any hits. Excellent. That's another full heal for us. I mean, in a lot of ways, this is a very good way to power level, I guess. Solid heal. Yeah, alright. So I'm pretty sure we've still got our auto revive. One hit away. Like I think that our owl just got him. All right, we can do that. I just need to be a little less aggressive there at the end. We got this. We got this. Did we just burn our auto revive? I don't think so. I think it's still good. Back up. Yeah, that was sloppy. so sloppy. Oh, I think I just burned my auto heal. Not doing as well as I would like. But we can do this. We can do this. I'm learning the timing on that, but it's slow going. No, he got me with one of the... that's unfortunate. Alright. I was thinking about cutting out this next little bit, like the run back, since we've seen it several times now, but I'll keep it in. Whoa, hold on. We've almost gained another level just from fighting these other free bosses on the way to number 7. Well, there went our auto heal. For no good reason. Like, this boss shouldn't be causing me any trouble at this point. This is why I kept this part in, because just to show that I'm being sloppy. All right. We got this. It's fine. One last one. Did I forget to have my owl out last time? I think I might have. I think I did. I think I just completely forgot to have my owl out last time. Ugh. Quite a full heal, which is unfortunate, but you're serious? Wow, alright, well, there went my full heal. Hey, we got a level up. Level 43. Alright. Number 7, we can beat you. I just need to not be silly. Don't get the timing of that one. It feels like it tracks me no matter what, so... There we go, finally. Do you think Gilroy has turned mutant as well? The blight of the priestesses is truly dreadful. I suspected you'd take over House Milius after Kane's passing, Declan. We need something that surpasses even Gilroy. My work is far from done. These puppets will not do. They are far too frail for even amusement. Number 7, you know what must be done. Bring me another. How many homunculi is that now? It ends here. You think I would turn mutant and succumb to the madness? Thank you for bringing me to my senses. Why was the chief a tuner with Declan? How is Declan connected to the Frosts? I don't know much of that other man, but I do remember Declan was close to Abelia. Declan and that man began to meet after he learned of the passing of Lady Abelia. Is Declan not dead? I thought I had ended him, but he has become a homunculus himself. A tyrant that brought homunculi into this world only to torture and oppress his own creations. I will not stand for it. To this day, many of us suffer at his hands. We must deal a decisive blow while he is still weakened. But why create homunculi only to treat them this way? There are those from House Milius who believe that Declan's descent into madness has to do with Abelia, but I, for one, choose to believe that the man's very soul is rotten to its core. That man that created the homunculi. I must see this matter closed with my own two hands. Will you help me? I don't want to see any more homunculi being hurt either. We'll do what we have to. Alright, new ability? Allies, number 7, cooldown ability. A combat homunculus specially modified by the sorcerer Declan. His body was meticulously picked from a tribe of warriors hailing from a foreign land and subjected to a series of experiments that imbued it with a formidable strength. His peculiar appearance and exotic weaponry reflect Declan's eccentric tastes. Repulsed by Declan's treatment of homunculi, he plotted in secret to slay him. Number 7's cooldown abilities. Number 7's abilities attack in sync with Number 7's abilities attack in sync with Lilac's own movements. They allow for a versatile range of approaches to enemies and also aid in exploration. Number 7 requires a cooldown period between uses. Okay, so we've got a slash. Diagonal slash? Okay. Alright, well, now we can finally open this door. Grab this. Magicite hairpin. Each time an enemy is defeated, the time until a cooldown ability can be reactivated is reduced by 30%. Nice. Colorful ornament holding a piece of magicite exported from a foreign land is meant to help maintain the styling of a wearer's hair, given by Declan to his favorite marionette. Oh. I am in your debt. Rest assured I will not forget this. You saved number 7. You have my thanks. You really did it. You saved number 7. If you ever need anything, just ask. Cool. Alright. Well, we've run quite long. So we are going to end it there. But yeah. Heck yeah. New entire dude. I assume that we're going to get at least 2 more, maybe 4 more, based on the spacing of this screen, but 2 more seems reasonable. Yeah, very cool. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!